Hello, it's the honest Hombres. We're right here in the studio doing some more reviews of Amazon acquisitions. What do we got today, Seth?
This is the SpyX micro listener. So this is some sort of listening device.
If you're a spy.
If you're a spy.
Or just really
Did you have to show some credentials to buy this on Amazon?
No, believe it or not. I just had to show I was older than 6.
Older than 6. So this is only for spies that are 6 and up.
Right.
The description of this bad boy says it's a powerful microphone that transmit to an attached earpiece, allowing you to spy on secret conversations. Point the receiver in the direction of the conversation you want to amplify. Clip it to your pocket. Clip to your pocket for hands-free spying, listening.
So you have to put your hip, if it's on your hip, you have to point it at.
This is the ultimate spy play experience.
You know it is.
For a whopping $11.
I think it's $11.99.
99 cents.
You could be a spy. You'll make that back in your first thing that someone hires you to spy.
Your first blackmail that you use. This was sent. Amazon did a poor job shipping. It's all banged up.
They weren't very careful with this high-end tech equipment. We love reading the reviews.
So the reviews were great. The first one says, affordable hearing aids for Graham. Graham loves this device. She lives in America. So obviously her insurance doesn't cover the cost of hearing aids. Political agenda in this review. So we bought 2 of these little buggers, and hot diggity, Graham, I'm reading this word for word. Graham used to irritate me to all heck with her, what did you say? And who? However, after buying 2 of these devices and taping them each to a stick,
she could have just clipped it on her belt.
They work super well and aren't even that noticeable.
I bet.
Graham still has plenty of personality traits that drive me up a wall, but she can at least hear me when I scream at her. When he screams at her.
Who screams at Graham?
So Graham has an issue. The rest of the reviews, good idea, poor quality, broke after the first use. Works well. My 8-year-old son enjoys listening in from the other side of the house. Works well. The earphone cord seems thin and fragile. It may not last long, though, through his rough play. But if your kid is not wild like mine, should be okay for a long while. And then this, and I like almost as much as Graham. Title is, this literally has no point to this. So he was not happy with that. Doesn't work on low noise or anything far away. Just makes loud noises and voices slightly louder. So there's some reviews. We'll see what it...
Question is it a high-tech piece of equipment or is it a toy?
I feel like it's not a high-tech piece of equipment.
I don't know. We'll have to find out, and we'll do the testing for you, and you'll find out ASAP. We'll be right back. All right. So we're gonna do our first test, and I don't know. This is our studio, but it's also a conference room at the school that we rent out to the school. And so Seth is out here, and sometimes heavy duty meetings go on in this conference room, and so you can kind of see Seth right out there. So he's gonna be out there, and he's gonna see if he can hear what I'm about to say. And so I'm just gonna say something, and then we'll see if you can hear it. Ready? Graham loves it. Graham loves it. That's what I just said. You heard it. I wrote it up on the board. Let's see if he's got it. Seth, are you there?
Yes.
Come on in. I want to see if I can even notice this thing when you bring it in. It's barely noticeable that he has that thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's barely noticeable. All right. Did you hear what I said or no? Could you hear?
I heard Graham.
You did?
I couldn't hear myself.
You heard?
I heard Graham loves it.
And you heard that?
I heard Graham, but I didn't hear loves it.
All right. So we're going to do one more test here for you. We're going to close the door and see if you can hear through the door. All right. So I'm going to write it up there on the board again. Graham loves, I'll write something different. Does everybody see what I'm about to say? And I'm probably definitely going to see Spider-Man 2. I'm probably definitely going to see Spider-Man 2. All right, Let's see if he gets it right. All right. What did you hear?
I heard nothing.
What?
Didn't hear anything.
Didn't hear anything?
So here, let me leave the door open. Say it again.
Okay, you're next. All right, here we go. I'm probably definitely going to see Spider-Man 2.
I'm probably definitely gonna see Spider-Man 2.
He got it. He got it.
Probably definitely. Sean is now outside with the earpiece. I'm gonna say a phrase, see if he can hear it. You ready?
Are you gonna say something?
Yeah, you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
All right. This is the way. This is the way. What'd I say?
This is the way for the child. For the child.
Rest in peace to the child.
Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. This is the way.
This thing gold.
So yeah, it's louder than I expected.
Yeah, yeah.
Would you agree?
You can hear, but like, it's hard to say.
Not very long.
Yeah, it's like you have to really be paying attention.
Yeah.
But it's kind of fun to play with. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what it reminds me of? It's like a high tech
Stethoscope. Let me hear you.
stethoscope.
Can you hear your heart beating? Is there one in there? No, you're dead.
I'm dead. Yeah, I'm clinically dead.
I thought it was fun. I think I would say a bueno.
This
Maybe
seems
not a muy bueno,
yeah,
but I think it's fun.
$12 seems high,
Yeah.
but yeah, this is kind of fun. I don't know.
With the kids, I think the kid would have fun with that.
Can you imagine
spying on his parents?
Can
and
you
stuff
imagine
like
Graham with two of these on sticks? Hardly even noticeable.
that. No, it's not noticeable at all.
But it's a cool little gadget.
I think it's fun. I mean, it's kind of a fun little toy, and again, if your kid's into spying, and you can try to listen to different people's conversations, I think it'd be a little fun to play with. As long as you don't have these high expectations. If you're gonna use it for hearing aids, I'm not sure. Graham, I'm not sure.
I mean, I can see it kind of working. Like if you're at the table and she's having trouble hearing,
What's that?
It's just at the table. I think it would work. I don't know.
You said to say grace.
They want you to say the grace. The grace. Oh, say, can you see?
I thought it was like Pledge Allegiance.
Oh, Pledge Allegiance says it. Shout out to the Christmas vacation. So you say bueno.
I'm a bueno. I'm not going to go muy bueno.
I'll say bueno. I'll say muy bueno if you're able to get it for like $5 or $6.
All right. Okay.
Because it's kind of fun.
We're just checking stuff out for you because I know you guys are looking, hey, should I buy one of these? And I'd say, yeah, man. I would say go for it. And we do all this stuff for you guys because we're just two honest dudes.
Giving honest makeshift hearing aid reviews.
SpyX. Spy.
Graham loves it.
What is that?
Graham loves it.
Eh?
Graham loves it.